Hi, my beautiful Libras, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm glad to have you. All right, Libra, so we have time apart. It's not needed. It's not wanted, but it's needed. The time apart is not, it may come as a shock. You're my moon. This is, some of you, it's about meeting the right person at the wrong time. Others of you, it's just about a separation. Some of you, it's about coming together after a long time. Others of you, it's about starting that process of being together for a long time, or being apart after being together for a long time. But I feel like whatever the energy is, whatever it is that's being delayed, it's being delayed for a reason. You need to know that. You need to trust that. Trust your intuition. It will guide you through this time. All right, crystals. When you're using crystals, the ones I'm sensing for you are moonstone, selenite, desert rose, clear quartz, citrine. We have faith at the bottom of the deck. You're taking time apart from something that maybe it could be a relationship. You know, sometimes you get into a relationship, you don't get enough time with your friends. It's bringing you back to the bonds, to the root of yourself. So maybe whatever it was that you were putting so much energy and effort into, it was great and it's working out amazing, but you're putting too much into that and you need to have balance. And this is bringing you back into balance, okay? It's bringing you to the point where when you come back to this person or you come back to this thing, it is the cherry on top of your already perfect life rather than it being the glue that fixes you together. That's what better reason could you have than that to have faith on holding on to something, right? And it's not necessarily about holding on, right? Because you don't hold on to things, you let things go. You are free. Everything is free. But it's just knowing, it's just that inner knowing, you know, there's some things that are just going to work out in life. But also it's just that inner knowing that what doesn't work out is just not meant for you. And that you are somebody that's worthy of experiencing the ultimate things that are meant for you. So if it doesn't work out, it's for a reason. You may become that very annoying, cheery person this year. Like that person that is just so, like, people think that you're high all the time because you're just like so optimistic. You're just like high off life. You're just like, you are, you know, if somebody gives you a negative, you're going to think of 3 positives right on the spot. There is this energy of like a complete transformation, and whether it was that you were negative before and now you're very positive, or just that you're more positive than before, or in general, whatever it is, there's a big transformation in how people used to see you and how you used to come off to people and how you are now in January coming off towards others. This is a really good time for you to make new friendships, build new friendships. I feel like the things that you're being pulled away from, it's only temporary in this moment, and it's to find joy in the moments that you have just to yourself, to find joy in the moments just with yourself. Definitely there's a strong energy of connecting to the crown chakra, using the influence of the moon when it comes to manifesting. So the full moon and the new moon of January are going to be your best friend. I'm also hearing February, March is what? Okay, the first quarter, February, March, April. Use the energy, use the influence of the moon to manifest. Let's see. Okay, I see one more and I just have to pull it because it makes sense, but it says I'm working on myself right now. And when we have time apart, this makes sense. Most likely, if you need time apart, it's to heal, it's to become a better version. And sometimes we assume because it's very obvious that one person needs help, that one person needs the time apart, we don't realize that we also need it ourselves. So I feel like this is on both energies here. Both people, yeah, look at this. I could just keep going forever with this one. The power of this love's, I just saw it. If I see it, I have to. It's like, if you are a reader, so I don't know if you have that, I just feel like it's like the tarot reader's curse or something. It's like if you see the card, you feel the energy and it's in you, and then how can you not share it? So the power of this love scares me, and then at the bottom, I'm not looking anymore. I'm going to flip it so that I just don't pull that all night. And then we have eternal love. So the power of this love scares me, eternal love, because, and also it is a lot easier to have time apart from the person that you're going to end up with forever, because again, there's just this inner knowing that you will be there. Like you will, that is the person. You know what I mean? Like it's going to work out, and it just makes you less paranoid. It's just like that energy of that one quote where somebody's grandmother told them, like, don't fall for the person that gives you butterflies, fall for the person that makes you feel like home, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. I thought I had a title written down, but I didn't. Oh, 3 right away. You have the Empress, the 5 of Cups, and the World. Okay. It's about, honestly, for some of you, this is just simply you got lost. You got lost in somebody. You got lost in love. You got lost in, you know, love is, you know, you are a Libra. You are ruled by Venus. Venus rules love. So, you know, you can get on that love high very easily. And I think that, you know, balance is, you know, as much as you're known for balance, people think that just because you're known for balance, that means that you must be the master of balance. But no, it's actually one of the things that, you know, defers your life and really makes a big impact and influence on your life is if you can handle the balance. Just like for Scorpio's death and rebirth, like, you know what I mean? It's that one big thing that is a constant in their life. So you're constantly having to balance things out either in your life or in other people's lives. And I feel like this could be the month where you really start to learn exactly the tools that you need, and the tools that also have been shown to you, you just didn't recognize them in the past, that will help you to balance out your life, that will help you to look at your old past, your love life, and see it through a different lens, to release the hurts, any hurts that had to do with your heart chakra, that had to do with your emotion. And when I'm saying this, I feel it for you. So I feel like this is more like somebody that feels helpless. So maybe this is when you were a child, or maybe this is when you just didn't know better, or maybe you were, you know, naive. And, you know, at some point in all of our lives, when we hear the word naive, we get a little bit defensive. But in this point, it's like, no, it's not about getting defensive about that energy. It's about taking that. So Libra, with the World, you are going to be ending cycles. 5 of Cups, you're going to be ending cycles where you have been fighting for things to happen and them just not working out, never working out the way that you want. You're also releasing this energy of possibly a victim mentality. With the Empress, you're coming into this energy of you're no longer chasing things, you are attracting them. You're attracting them through enhancing your aura, enhancing your vibration through, in this day and age and right now, becoming who you want to be in the future, placing little tasks, little things, little transformation and changes that you can do, little magic, just adding magic. Like, you need to be your own fairy godmother. You need to be your own fairy godmother. I think I'm going to write that down as possible title. Very strange. Because you hold all of the power within you. You are the freaking Empress. The Empress, everybody knows the Empress is an amazing card, no matter how many readings you've watched. If you've watched 5, you probably know the Empress is a great card. Who is the zodiac ruler behind it? You and Taurus. You have that naturally within you. So if there's something that is teaching you otherwise, it's something that you have learned, most likely within the first 7 years of your life. So how do you go back and rewire that? That's what you need to ask yourself. If that is something that resonates with you, you may want to sign up for life coaching with me. I have a couple spots available. If you go on my Raised Runway, my crystal shop, and you type in the search section, life coaching, you'll be able to access it in case it's not in the description box, because sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. It just depends on how many clients I have going at a time. But life coaching may be the thing for you, or even just one-on-one tarot reading. But there's this energy of like, if you don't already realize that, it's like, knock, knock, wake up, hello. You know what I mean? I don't want to be mean, but the universe, like my guides right now, they're telling me to be mean. They're telling me that I need to take you and that I need to shake you and I need to wake you up. Because how do you not see what everybody else sees? Some of you, you definitely were that person that was like made to like completely stick out like a Thor like a like a Thor, like a, oh my god, stick out like a sore thumb. Some of you guys, that's how you felt. Like you felt like maybe you were the odd one out, or there was just something about you. I feel like that was something that you thought. It was something that you thought within your own head, and you thought about it so much that you just made it way bigger than it actually was, but nobody else was actually thinking that. Some of you guys, the way that others view you, or focusing or thinking about the way that others will view you or will react to you in certain situations and circumstances, it ends up taking from you. The goal for January is if you can fill your cup before you fill another, you will be successful. You love someone by loving yourself so much that your cup is so filled that it overfills, and it can overfill into another, right? Not by the equal matches of their cup and your cup filling you. No, you need to be filled first. That's how the love that lasts comes around. And you have the ability to attract that. But you will have to go back and correct all of the errors that you have made in your emotional life. Again, heart chakra is a huge thing. So healing heart chakra. Rose quartz, right? Rose quartz spheres, rose quartz chunks, rose quartz, any kind of rose quartz towers, anything, but really working with rose quartz, working with the rose element, so rose scented candles would be beautiful, but I am sensing more of like a rose like room spray, or like a Febreze, or a rose like pillow spray before bed, maybe even putting roses in your bath. But just like surrounding yourself with it. And you wanna know what's funny? Talk about how I decided I'm doing 4. Made my predictions for this year, or my like goals for this year. So for today, I was gonna do 4 zodiac signs. And I just did 2 before you guys, and I had a whole method that I was gonna use for all 4, and then all of a sudden I'm doing your guys's and something else that I was working with for Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me over there. I post every single day. We do live videos. We do random live chats. It's very fun over there. So if you're not following me, the link will be in the description box. There are many fake accounts, so just make sure that you only click the link and you don't accidentally follow one of those other individuals. We'll just call it that. But I ended up switching, and what I was using before was, actually I have no idea where they are, what the cards were. But I was using 2 different decks, and they were so far off of this. It was more of like a life path, career path decks. And this is more love and, you know, soul and spiritual and feminine energy. And I ended up pulling one of these very special oracle cards for you, which is it's called a Venusian deck. And it's all about love, and it's all about romance. And I feel like that's this energy. It's about enjoying. How can you find more bliss in your day-to-day life? How can you plan happiness for the future, whether it's saving for a vacation, whether it's saving for this extravagant mirror that you think is like a ridiculous price, but it just brings you so much happiness, or whether it's something as simple as, honestly, you would be so surprised buying flowers. It sounds crazy, but buying flowers or having plants in your home. When I read an article, and I can't remember exactly the number, but I'm pretty sure it said over 27 plants at the end of the day were supposed to be in your home. And it does something, I'm not sure, but pretty much everybody should have plants in their home. And just plants, flowers, just little tiny things. Maybe this is a sign of gardening. You know, I am getting this earth energy for you. So to balance yourself out, spend time in earth, ground yourself in nature, right? Sometimes it's as simple as literally taking off your shoes and just putting your feet in the dirt. Other times it's going for a walk every single day. Other times it's spending time near water. Other times it's bringing elements of the earth into your home. Like I said, plants, flowers, bringing that into your bath, using crystals, sage, Palo Santo, anything that you feel called to. Let your imagination guide you. Allow your intuition to guide you throughout this month, and I think that you will find so much happiness. So that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading and you would like more of a one-on-one, the link in the description box below will have personal readings for this year, I am focused on a lot of other things. So I do have what I can handle with my personal readings, but I do cap them off. So it's going to be first come, first serve, because I always want to give you guys my 100% energy with everything that I do. So that being said, I do have the life coaching, and then for you crystal lovers who are wanting to expand your collection, there's crystal and sage wands in the description box below. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you soon.